Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. I'm actually back with the opposite of my previous video. I feel like this shouldn't be a one-sided argument here. Let me at least make the pros video after making the cons video. However, I'm not gonna lie, I actually struggled to make this video. I feel like I need to make a pros video so it didn't seem like life after school was just all negative. Honestly, I probably sound like I'm gonna be repeating myself here with some of these points, but it is what it is. I tried. At least I can say that. So the first pro or post-grad life is there's no homework. Once you're done with work, you're essentially done for the day. However, I will say if you have like a presentation or something like that for work, usually you occasionally think about the presentation while not being at work. And you may practice a bit at home, and technically that's homework. So take that as you will. The next pro I have is you'll have more money in your account now. Allegedly. You can afford nicer things within reason because now you have a stream of income rather than just being a broke college student. So that's a good thing, right? Also, no more ramen noodles, pizza, TV dinners, fast food, and other junk. That's if you know how to cook at least. If you don't, then this might be a con for you actually. So yeah. Also, you can take a vacation whenever you want to during the year. As long as you have PTO at least. I mean, you could go in the negatives like I mentioned in my other video. And hopefully your boss isn't a, how do I say this? Disagreeable person. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Disagreeable person sounds good. There's some people that I knew in school that were always gone. Like, I don't get how they did that. Like, no matter what time of the year it was, they always seem to be on vacation. I would go on Instagram or go on Snapchat, watch their stories, and they're in Europe. And midterms is next week. What's going on? Is everything okay for you back home? How is that going for you? Like, are you studying while on vacation? Do you have like a note that says you don't have to take this exam? Because if you do, please let me know because I would love to not take this exam as well. I know I'm going to fail. But that's just, it never made sense to me. I'll just say that. The next pro I have is you're essentially free to do whatever you want at night. So because you have no homework or no studying to do for your exams, after you come back from work, you're essentially free to do whatever. I mean, you could do that in school as well, but some people have, how do I say that? Some people have anxiety from not doing their work. So they could do other things, but then in the back of their mind, their brain be telling them, you know, you have work, right? You haven't done anything. And this is due tomorrow. You have an exam this Friday and you're out on a Tuesday. But that's okay, you know? At least you're having fun. The next pro I have here is you get more sleep. Depending on what you do after work, I'll say that. If you do extra things out of work, then you may get a little bit less sleep. But usually it's more than what you get in school because you aren't really studying for exams that determine if you get to move on with your life or not. There are also a lot of possibilities of what you can do outside of work during your free time. I mean, you participate in some of these things during school, but considering how involved some people were for their classes, that wasn't happening for them. You didn't have that much free time, but now you do. So that's a good thing. I would also say that as another pro, it's easier to live over a healthier lifestyle. No more going to bed late, going to the gym now, or at least more frequently than you did in high school and in college. And you're now eating better, supposedly, at least for some people. You can pursue your hobbies if you have any at least. Hypothetically speaking, since you don't have any homework or studying to do, you'll have more time to do things that you're interested in actually. And the last pro I have here is all decisions you make now are yours. You don't really have to go with the specific schedule because your parents are telling you you have to go to school, you have to do this, you have to do that. You're most likely moved on with your life. I mean, some people live at home with their parents, so you still have to abide by the rules because you're under their roof. But for those of you who actually moved out and you're not living with your parents anymore, whatever decision you make now from here on out, most likely is yours to make. That could be a good thing. That could also be a bad thing. And I'll leave it at that. Let me know in the comments if you have anything else to add to this list, because I feel like my list was very generic and fairly redundant. But I felt like I had to make this like I mentioned earlier. I feel like I may be looking at this from my perspective, and I would like to hear yours. I would also appreciate it if you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified of when I drop my next video. Thank you for watching, and I'm out. Still don't like that close.